IBP Nation, IBP Game, IBP MMA, IBP Boxing for the day. Today I'm coming at y'all with the voiceover right quick to talk about my prediction for the Ryan Garcia Gervonta Davis fight. Last minute predictions. I'm gonna come at y'all with a slight one right quick. I think Ryan Garcia is gonna get the decision. But if I'm being completely honest, if you're betting on the fight, I would just say take the over 6.5 decision. I just think high-level boxers like this are not getting KO'd. Ryan Garcia is too high-level. Gervonta is too high-level. You just don't see a lot of KOs at this level. Same reason why I said Anthony Joshua, Jermaine Franklin. If I check out that video, why it's going to a decision. A lot of people thought that, Joshua KO a guy like Franklin. I just don't think this fight is going to finish quick like you are saying, like fireworks. I think they're going to neutralize each other, have respect for each other's power, and fight a calculated fight, and it's going to go long. It's going to go a distance. We're going to see maybe, I don't think it's going to be exciting or as exciting as people think it will be. But yeah, I guess if I'm breaking down the fight, I think it's going to go to a decision. I think first 4 rounds, we're really going to see Ryan Garcia take those rounds. As you know, Gervonta Davis usually loves to start slow and, I guess not push the pace in those first couple rounds. So we're going to see Ryan Garcia, get those rounds. I would really like to see Garcia, hurt tank in those early rounds. That's going to be his best opportunity to really attack him as he's just, starting to calculate his range, see what he can do. And then from then on out, it's up to Garcia to keep the range and really fight a smart fight, establish a jab, and try to counter him. He can't overcommit. He can't, reach. Because, just like y'all just saying in basketball, you reach, you teach. That's exactly what Gervonta will do to Ryan. If he reaches too much, he'll counter him. Just by nature, both these guys are counter punchers. So if Garcia can kind of force Gervonta to come at him a little more and make him reach, I think he can catch him with a left hook or force the fight in his hands. Ultimately, both guys, they got to go out there and fight their fight. They can't get sucked into each other's fights because we know how that goes. These guys are, 2 of the most high-level guys in the division. When we're looking at it, I think Ryan matches up really well with Gervonta Davis as opposed to guys like Haney, Lomachenko, Frank Martin, Zepeda. This is his matchup, honestly. If he's going to beat any of these top guys, this is a really good – because I don't like any of these guys against Haney. Maybe Gervonta could beat Loma, but I don't like – they meant for each other for sure. I hopefully love to see them fight again. But if we just talk about the fight, back again to the fight, how I think Ryan can get the decision. Like I said, first 4 rounds, he'll bag those. And then we'll start to see Ryan Garcia, I think, start to see Gervonta Davis come back with a little more vengeance. Maybe, they'll trade 5-6. Gervonta start to get in his groove. And then I think in them later rounds, Garcia is going to try to put Garcia on his back foot. And that's going to be a key part of the fight. Garcia cannot get put on the back foot too early in the fight. The first couple rounds, he has to be leading the pace. If he wants to, which is kind of counterintuitive to what I'm saying, I'm just saying he can't get pushed back too much. I don't want to see him rope-a-doping. That's not, Gervonta's not someone you want to be to an extent, because you got a counter punch, but you also want to lead the dance, if that makes sense, I don't know. It's you know what I mean? With these high-level fights, you got, there's a lot of intangibles, a lot of little things, but I don't think he should be, getting pushed back too much. Not too much of anything, really, but it's kind of got to lead the dance, I feel like. Because the second he starts getting pushed back, that's a bad sign, unless that's by his willing, which I wouldn't advise, but at least that's, But if he's getting pushed back just by nature, that's not a good thing, so I think he should start pushing the pace. Then later in the fight, maybe 10, 11, 12, goes to a late flurry by Gervonta. Because ultimately, I think Gervonta has yet to be punished for starting fights late and waiting to start his fights. I think he's gonna get punished here. Obviously, we'll see the judging. I'm predicting like a controversial scorecard. If you want my official prediction, I'm predicting Ryan by decision. Ultimately, in my perfect world, in my utopia, how I see the fight. You know, I can't control what the judges are gonna say. Ultimately, but yeah. But I mean, my most accurate, I think I just bet the overs. You know, I don't think this fight's gonna. You know, these guys are too high level for this fight to end in a finish. I think. I think it'll be a little bit of a calculated fight, boring fight. Fought at range, and I think that's where Ryan Garcia can capitalize the most. And yeah, you know, I'm predicting Garcia could also knock him down in round 5. I think as he's starting to get his groove. I know, not round 5. So early in the fight, like rounds 2, 3, 4, he'll knock him down. Gervonta will come back. But ultimately, it won't be enough. Gervonta will get the decision. And yeah, that's ultimately right there. That's my prediction for the biggest fight. One of the biggest fights in boxing history. One of the biggest fights I've ever. Well, I was there for Mayweather Pacquiao. I ain't watch it, but one of the biggest fights I'm actually going to be able to experience and live. This is my last minute prediction. The fight's literally about to start right now. They're about to walk out, do the face-offs. I thought I had to do it. I couldn't get in front of the camera because we're watching the fights right now. So I hopped into the bathroom. We going through it right now. Who I think is going to happen. Ryan Garcia by unanimous decision. Split decision. Ryan Garcia by split decision, using his speed, his size, and being defensively responsible, not overcommitting, and ultimately fighting his fight and getting the dub. That's it for me, man. RBP Nation, RBP Gang, RBP MMA, or RBP Boxing. Old Squad, you already know what it is. I'm out.